Nigga, you look scared, nigga.
They 11 minutes away from each other and they got hard beef. 11 minutes away. Come on. You walk 5 minutes down one street, you're already in Peckham type shit.
The murder of Azur Khan in 2011. He was attending the funeral of one of his gas gang friends when he was shot and killed at the burial. But no one has the faintest idea.
Bro, it don't get. You know, okay, look, let me be honest.
Everybody's crying. Everybody got a tissue, and then.
Alright.
These areas, which hit national attention because 13 is hella young.
13-year-old.
Into a lot of people's mind that this issue was very bad because kids as young and even younger.
The nigga was 13 years old. The nigga had a little dick.
Let's talk about this again. What were you doing at 13 years old? Just remind the viewers. What were you doing at 13 years old?
I'm trying to tell you, I had a low-fat, sugar-free yogurt.
Yo, stop.
And I was watching SpongeBob. No, I think I was watching Dora the Explorer, something like that.
He was close range in front of 2,500 clubbers, which is even crazier because the murderer was never caught, despite there being thousands of witnesses.
Nigga, what? Go back in that house.
Close range.
Close range?
How close? How close? You talking 6 feet?
Like niggas go.
And I eat.
Like niggas just do 1, 2, like like. Y'all niggas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Stabbing into
9.
flesh. Imagine stabbing into flesh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't even think I had the guts or the heart to even go past 2.
Oh no. Imagine how it might feel.
Rest in peace, though. Rest in peace,
bruh.
That's not funny. That's rest in peace. All right, come on.
You're going through meat.
You touching me like that, bro? That's scary.
You're over here doing like.
I'm a dog. I pull up a bitch, trying to cut off my neck on my head. Every show I'm moving with sticks.
Yo, that was a big ass goal.
That's that sweet.
That was a big ass goal.
Cause we going to the UK. Hey, nigga, they beefing today, nigga. Nigga, they making hamburgers outside right now, nigga. On God, they beefing like. These are 2 gangs that they call this most infamous beef in London. And you scared? I know you, bro. Don't come on here with that scary stuff, bro. We going to the UK today. We just last video you was scared. We went to East London. You was scared, but today we're gonna keep it gangster, okay?
I blocked that part out from my brain, so I don't know. I don't remember what I seen last time.
Come on, do it. And do and beat on your chest. Alright, we ready. We ready for today's video, man. We're finna get right into what y'all been requesting. Y'all been going crazy in the comments, showing love, even showing a lot of hate, dislikes, a lot of likes. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all.
We appreciate your comments because we're not the best reactors. And like obviously we do talk a lot, we do pause a lot, and we don't go back after we're like pausing that much. So I feel like we like lose concentration of the video sometimes. So we are reading the comments and we're making sure that we're doing better by you guys. You don't have to say anything. I'm just
It's your well, okay. You know, part of that joint thing, only make you laugh, make you smile, and good vibes only. Only make you slap your grandma and your auntie-in-law if they come here drinking water, because water is not good for all of you drinking that sweet thing.
I see what I see. Only fruit punch and sweet tea on this channel. Come on.
We better not catch you drinking water, bitch.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, man.
Nerd here back with another video, and we're going old school today and talking about one of the most infamous beefs in London and one of the first publicized
Infamous.
Say it loud.
Infamous
Beefs in London.
Okay.
in London as well. I'm talking about the Brixton versus Peckham beef in the late 2000s to early 2010s.
Oh wait!
Come on, the video just started, bro.
Early 2000s. This is like history. UK Joe got history.
Early 2000s went that long ago.
Yo, I was born in the 2000s.
Oh shit.
So this shit was just starting.
Oh damn.
Let's see what this is.
Check out my Insta and Patreon in the description. And be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. Obviously, we have our Amazon gift card winner of the video as well.
I'm trying to get that. Let me get that Amazon gift card, nigga.
No, it's £50.
Random follower on my Instagram.
Oh shit, what's £50? $50?
No, it's
Oh no, not $50.
Our currency is higher than any other currency in the world, so
Yeah,
it might be more money.
Y'all coming down below. Y'all know I'm still learning how much money y'all rich. Y'all richer down there. Y'all, somebody give me some money, bro. For real.
To do is follow that for a chance to win the Amazon gift card. And today's winner, we have pt.cfn. So if that's you, give me a message and receive your £50 Amazon gift card. Let's get into the video.
If not, I'll take that.
Yeah, send us that hoe.
Yeah.
Dude.
So before the publicised drill feuds in South London, like Moscow versus Zone 2 and Harlem versus 410, there was a very deadly war going on between Peckham and Brixton, which is one of the first nationally publicised beefs in London, gaining a lot of news between Peckham and Brixton.
Come on, bro.
Which is one of the first nationally publicised beefs in London, gaining a lot of news coverage, and came about in the early stages of YouTube, where we could see direct disses, kind of originating diss tracks how we know it today. So as I said before, the two areas in this feud was Brixton versus Peckham. So first we have Peckham, which is located in the borough of Southwark in South London, which infamously is the area where drill group Zone 2 are from. But before Zone 2, there was the Peckham Boys, which was a gang made up of 5 estates in Peckham, which were the North Peckham Estate, Gloucester Grove Estate,
you don't know about them Zone 2 niggas. Yeah, you gonna find out soon though.
Brook Estate, Camden Estate, and the Sumner Estate. And these estates were very well known for how bad they were. They suffered massive unemployment and crime, and were very deprived.
Damn.
They pretty much were neglected by any law enforcement and government as well, and was even called Peckham, which is a hybrid between Vietnam and Peckham, comparing the area to the Vietnam War due to how much violence was there. Throughout the Peckham Boys gang, there were different sets, like the Firehouse Crew and YBP, or Younger Peckham Boys. There were also a couple of Jamaican yardie gangs in Peckham, like the Sunrise Crew and the Spanglers as well. And on the other side of the feud, we have Brixton, which is about an 11-minute ride from Peckham and is located in the borough of Lambeth. Brixton's main gang in this feud was called the Gas Gang, who was a gang from the Angel Town Estate. And these guys were the most violent gang in the Brixton area, and were even responsible for 3/4 of violent incidents in Brixton in 2012. The Angel Town Estate, where Gas Gang is from, probably has the richest history of gangs in London, with many different generational gangs being bred from this estate, like the PDC gang in the 2000s who dominated the estate. Nowadays it's the Get Back gang or 150 who take on the estate. But let's take it back a minute to 2008, where Peckham, who I first mentioned, was deep in the decades long with a gang called the Ghetto Boys, who was a gang from
2008, nigga, they gang banging outside. Nigga, you look scared, nigga.
They 11 minutes away from each other and they got hard beef. 11 minutes away. Come on. You walk 5 minutes down one street, you're already in Beckham type shit.
Yeah, them niggas beefing on God. Nigga.
We ain't gotta go too far.
Which was a crazy war in itself, and I'll definitely do a video of that in the future. But in 2008, after decades of back and forth between the Peckham and Lewisham gangs, the younger generations in both gangs agreed to an alliance, which was fully solidified during the Notting Hill Carnival in August 2008, when 180 members from both gangs
They do alliances now?
Yeah, nigga.
I thought all of them were against each other. Yo, if you show up to my block, I'm gonna shoot you. I'm gonna put you in a spliff. So how did this alliance work? They just said, "Oh, we just want to talk to your boss. We want to talk to your boss."
Hey,
what do you think?
You need to,
I think about these things.
You need to go out.
How do they even make an alliance if they killing each other?
You need to go outside.
That's what gangs are about. Rivalry, like revenge, getting the other one back. That's basically what it is.
You need to go outside and just stand there, and I'll come get you in the video with. But you do got you got some good points. I fuck with you, man.
I'm just trying to make sense of this all.
I feel you.
I want to talk to your boss.
Hold on. You go back. Your ass talking.
When 180 members from both gangs organised a link-up at the carnival. The link-up was actually intercepted by police.
It's at the carnival? Nigga at the carnival, nigga.
They're like, yo, bring your piece, We gonna carnival with the Beckham boys. I don't know what they call maybe gangs.
Police thought the two gangs were linking up to fight each other. But as Peckham's relationship with Lewisham got better, their relationship with Brixton started to worsen. See, historically, Brixton and Peckham have always had a feud, even dating all the way back to the 1950s, where local schoolboys from both areas would clash, which was even more hostile after immigration. Because Peckham was filled with mainly African immigrants, while Brixton was filled with mainly Caribbean immigrants. So there's always been big culture clashes there.
Hold on, bro. What's the point? Y'all are all immigrants. It's just different colors, different origins, different cultures. What's the difference?
Come on, man. Let him speak.
I don't get it.
Let him speak. Let him speak.
I don't get it.
You might understand if you let him speak. Let him get it out.
Go back a little bit.
As I said...
Yeah, because you... Shut up.
Brixton was filled with mainly Caribbean immigrants, so there's always been big culture clashes there. But as I said, in 2008, the war between Brixton and Peckham was starting to become a lot more heated. And these were times where guns were much more accessible than what they are now. It wasn't uncommon for a gang member to be rolling around with a gun, just like how nowadays most gang members roll around with knives. So there was a lot of back and forth shooting between these areas. In one instance, members from a Brixton gang called OC, who were heavily allied with Gas Gang, rid out on Woolworth Road, which at the time was a territory of the Shoot Instant gang, who were part of the Peckham side, and started shooting at two Peckham rappers called Snap Capone and Butch, who were walking down the street. Both rappers actually managed to run to a convenience store and managed to dodge the bullet. While running into the shot, an innocent bystander just trying to get into the same shot was shot and killed.
Don't tell me they killed them. Oh, they killed them.
He was 18 at the time.
Rest in peace.
One of the big turning points in making this feud widely publicised in the UK. Just to rub salt in the wounds, the OC gang...
We forgot to say.
Rub salt in the wounds.
Anybody that's mentioned in this video that's deceased, rest in peace, man.
Yeah. Rest
to all your loved ones, condolences and respect, man.
Yes, we're just bringing awareness to all types of countries that what's going on is not acceptable. And I know y'all agree with me because you know they going to hell.
Stop.
We've talked. They're going to hell.
They going to hell.
We've already discussed this.
Hey, you stop being soft though. We gotta stay hard.
What you mean I'm being soft?
Building your chest. Come on. We hard. You sounding all soft. Well, yeah.
We're bringing awareness.
Oh God. Okay.
With Bullet Rhythm, when a member mocked the situation with the lyrics, "Had you running in the shop like you're buying something," while a member of a Peckham gang then responded to the situation in a song called Real Riders, saying, obviously referencing when Brixton members shot up Woolwich Road, which are some of the early examples of UK diss songs.
I told you they put everything in a song, bro.
The streets, bringing more publicity to the feud. And the people who are up to date with London's street situation at the moment will probably be quite confused, because Woolwich Road actually beats Peckham now. But that's a whole nother story to get into another time. So yeah, after this Woolwich Road shooting, many diss tracks were going back and forth between the gangs, as well as shots. In the same year of 2008 in October, Brixton older members got the drop on a Peckham member's house called Terms, and waited in the parked car outside his house. When Terms appeared outside his house, they shot him on his doorstep, leaving him to die. Terms was a member of the SN1 gang.
Imagine.
Oh shit.
You walking outside to take the trash out. You walking out to go see your girl, take her on a nice date. Bam! Bam!
That is fucked up, ain't it?
Like...
Come on now.
Which stands for Spare No One. And this is the same gang that the famous rapper Giggs was part of. And Giggs pays respect to Terms sometimes in his songs. It didn't take more than a month for Peckham to respond to this though. In November, Peckham members got the drop that some members from the Brixton gang OC were clubbing at a nightclub called SE1 in Bermondsey, South London, and pulled up to the club, shooting Errol Davis close range in front of 2,500 clubbers. Which is even crazier because the murderer was never caught, despite there being thousands of witnesses.
Nigga, what? Go back in that house.
Close range?
Close range?
How close? How close? We talking 6 feet. We talking 6 feet.
What the fuck? Let me go back.
COVID distance 6 feet apart.
6 feet apart, nigga. Oh God.
The club, shooting Errol Davis close range in front of 2,500 clubbers, which is even crazier because the murderer was never caught, despite there being thousands of witnesses.
Because the nigga was never caught. There were so many people at the club. It was such a high number.
Oh wow. Well, he said 2,500?
Yep.
Nigga, 2,000 people in a club? Damn. Okay, well.
It was called C1. They probably getting down.
Hey girl, what's your name? Come dance with me.
Nah, I got a boyfriend. He on YouTube and you ain't got 50K, so. So.
For real? Okay, girl. I go get another chick then.
All right, let's get back to the program.
But these times, stuff like this because the murderer was never caught, despite there being thousands of witnesses at the scene. But these times, stuff like this wasn't uncommon, because there was low-level security and no cameras in some of the clubs in 2008. Which is something you will never see in clubs in London nowadays. Quite recently, actually, in 2016, the police found the same handgun which murdered Errol Davis at the nightclub in the possession of a man called Andre Chambers, who lived in Woolwich, which is quite sus. It was also later found out that the same weapon which was involved in Errol Davis' murder was also involved in 2 other attempted murders and 1 murder. But Andre Chambers was never found guilty for the murders with little to no evidence, apart from handling the weapon. But that's not enough to go down for a murder. While this direct war between Brixton and Peckham was occurring, there were also a lot of separate gangs and areas who joined alliances with both areas. This was basically turned into some World War III stuff, the South London version. One set based in Old Kent Road, called OBY, in South London were affiliated with Peckham. But a dispute between the members started a feud between OBY and Peckham, resulted in OBY members joining Brixton in the fight against Peckham, which was fully signified in the trap between the 2 gangs called Brooklyn to Baghdad. But OBY went off to a bad start in his feud after losing one of their younger members called Baby Ryder. His real name was Sunday Essia, and he was a 15-year-old orphan from Nigeria after his mum and dad both died when he was younger. And he started to get involved in the South London feud. Before he was stabbed, he pulled out an imitation firearm on 4 rival members. When they realised it was fake, they chased him through a park while he was screaming for his life, begging his killers not to kill him and spare his life. But he was ultimately stabbed.
Damn.
Once you're part of a gang, you already sell your soul at that point. So
here you go. Let's go back.
While he was screaming for his life, begging his killers.
Screaming for his life, bro.
But he was ultimately stabbed 9 times and left to die. So after the back of
9 times, like niggas go
9 and
like niggas just do 1, 2, like like. Y'all niggas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
stabbing into flesh. Imagine stabbing into flesh.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't even think I had the guts or the heart to even go past 2.
Oh no. Imagine how it might feel.
Rest in peace, though. Rest in peace, bro. That's not funny. That's rest in peace. All right, come on.
You're going through meat.
You touching me like that, bro? That's scary.
You're over here doing like 18 stabbings. Oh my god.
Brixton and Peckham was literally a no-go zone. And me personally, growing up as a kid around these times, despite me not actually living in the area and being too young to understand all this stuff, I just knew Brixton and Peckham was a place you do not go. Even the member of
not going that
Peckham at the time, Harriet Harman.
Brixton and Peckham, we will not be over there. We will not be over there, my nigga.
No, we will not.
No, we will. Say it again, baby.
No, we will not.
We will not be over there. Y'all ain't gonna catch us on there. Y'all ain't gonna catch us over there. I promise you.
We bulletproof vest and have security whilst you walk through Peckham. Further embracing it.
I don't care if they have sweet tea or fruit punch in them 2 states. If it's only
don't
left.
Care, yeah.
We gonna move on to Sprite from Chick-fil-A. Hit play, baby. Hit play.
You drunk all this shit?
Yeah.
This shit going as hell. Damn.
Next time get 2 Sprites.
This was a big year for music from both sides, but especially from the Peckham side of things, when Giggs dropped a couple mixtapes and started putting some of his other members onto music, like Gunna D and Killer Kai. But Giggs was under a lot of pressure from the police at the time, who would cancel his shows, warn labels not to work with him, and even banned him from appearing in TV and radio, which is something we see a lot now with police taking down these drill music videos. Well, the reason why police were so onto Giggs is because the streets were crazy at these times, and Giggs' Peckham gang, SN1, were making headlines early on in 2009 when they executed the ex-member in broad daylight on a busy street because he fell out with the gang early on. This was a ticking point for police because it was seeming like on a busy making headlines early on in 2009 when they executed the ex-member in broad daylight on a busy street because he fell out with the gang earlier on. This was a ticking point for police because it was seeming to the public at this time that the gangs had took control and could do whatever they want, which was essentially true. So police started gathering CCTV footage or previous ride-outs from both
CCTV footage.
I think that's when they started to
Hey, they was in the comments telling us to react to CCTV footage. But like I say, one of them, we did one of
know.
them videos, bro, and it got took down, and I got a community strike on my channel, a strike warning. I look at it and get since it was my first violation, it was a warning. But my second time, the next time I do it, it's gonna be an actual strike, and then I'm gonna have to wait like a week to upload. It won't let me upload for like a week.
Are you sure it's like that?
It's on my YouTube studio on my.
Oh, it lets you know that like you won't be able to
once you get
upload for a week.
Yeah, it tells you. Man, it happened to my other channel when I got a strike on that channel.
Brixton gang in an attempt to take down some members. Police said
And it take like a month or so to disappear.
A month or so.
Yeah.
Gang in an attempt to take down some members. Police sent over this footage to Peckham members' lawyers as proof of their involvement in the feud, which a member then grabbed the footage of his lawyer and uploaded it to YouTube. The original video is no longer up, but a re-upload of it is still on YouTube today, and so is Peckham members riding out in Brixton in masses. And when looking at this footage, this is some propaganda-worthy stuff. Like, the captions in the videos are so funny, and all the footages just show how crazy these times really were. Like, gangs were just riding their ops with 30 guys on pedal bikes, loaded with guns and knives. Yeah. There's no way you could get away with that stuff nowadays in London. Free boys can't even walk to the shop in London without getting stopped by police, let alone that many people on bikes. Brixton gangs responded to this YouTube video in the music video called You're Liars, and the whole year of 2009 was literally just filled with violence and diss tracks, with some real classics like Wreckage from Peckham younger members. Around the same time of this release, a 13-year-old boy was stabbed 5 times in South London due to the feud between these areas, which hit national attention because 13 is hella young.
13-year-old!
Into a lot of people's mind that this issue was very bad because kids as young and even younger.
The nigga was 13 years old. The nigga had a little dick.
Let's talk about this again. What were you doing at 13 years old? Just remind the viewers. What were you doing at 13 years old?
I'm trying to tell you, I had a low-fat, sugar-free yogurt.
Yo, stop. Stop.
And I was watching SpongeBob. No, I think I was watching Dora the Explorer, something like that.
And I was
Thomas the Train, something.
When I was 13, I smuggled all them fruit snacks from the pantry into my sweatshirt. You know, you do that slow walk, try not to crinkle, all the way back to your room, and I ate them shits.
Ate them shits?
I ate them shits.
Them shits was good.
Bus.
So why you got calories now? You need to go to the dentist.
Nah, I don't eat fruit snacks no more.
For real?
Yeah, I can't. You can't trust me with that shit.
Man, you be capping.
Were now known to be involved in this. And on top of all this Brixton and Peckham beef, Peckham
So
were having their
sad.
own issues inside the area, and the civil war started to ignite in the Peckham area, which was fully all out after a member of the MLB gang, or Mandem on Brandon, was shot dead by Peckham owners. MLB is a gang from the Brandon estate in South London, which is the same estate drill group Moscow 17 is based in. Peckham rapper Snap Capone was linked to the murder, but managed to beat the case. But a member was sent to prison for hiding a gun used in the murder. This created a lot of politics between Peckham and the Peckham affiliated gangs, and eventually after many disputes, members of an estate called Lexham Estate split away from the Peckham sets and started beefing Peckham, which just started turning Peckham very messy. At the same time, different Peckham sets started turning on each other, and because Peckham is such a big area and had so many different estates, the gangs just started keeping inside their estate. One of these being the Pelican estate, which started beefing other Peckham gangs after the disagreement, which in December of 2010 resulted in 2 members being stabbed and 1 being shot to death. The member who died was called Vesta, and police were investigating the situation heavily at the time. So while this investigation was taking place, a younger member of a rival Peckham gang started to go onto the Pelican estate and post leaflets through the doors, which said, and I quote, "Stop snitching or we'll come for you," which must have been hella threatening for the normal residents who just live on the estate and had nothing to do with the gang.
That nigga was bold as hell.
2 members, Tiny Nutty and Jungle, were convicted and sent to a minimum of 30 years for the murder. Just before Tiny Nutty got booked for the murder of Vesta, his older, who was called Nutty,
He signed his life away.
He did, baby.
Signed his life away to the game.
Firearm charge. Around these times especially, it would be common for older members to have youngers, which would then take on their name essentially, just like how Tiny Nutty took on Nutty's name. A 17-year-old from Peckham was also on the same charge as Nutty for the firearm, but just like how gang hierarchy works, other members were pressuring the 17-year-old to plead guilty to the firearm charge, which would then allow Nutty to be freed. The 17-year-old refused though, which resulted in other members executing the 17-year-old by luring him into a car and shooting him in the back of his head, and then
He ain't even finished. Hold on.
in the vehicle on the day of the court hearing.
Let me go back.
Into a car and shooting him in the back of his head, and then burning the vehicle on the day of the court hearing. Nutty was accused of arranging the
didn't hear what they just said?
They burnt him. Shot him in the back
Because
of the
he
head.
refused. Like, that nigga's young. Like, no, I'm not taking the charge for y'all niggas. I have a life to live. I was like, oh, okay, you have a life to live, my nigga. Alright, don't take the charge. Hey, y'all gonna get this nigga in the car. Bow! And not only did they kill the nigga, they burnt the car. They set the nigga on fire in the car. And they burnt the car on the day of the court hearing. Like, I can see they did it before the court hearing, after the court hearing. But can you even do that? Is he gonna
before, because probably that was a last minute decision.
Oh yeah.
Like because like with shit like that, you gotta think if you're gonna fall, you gonna post up for your gang members and then take the fall. So then you know they all right, but he was gonna snitch. He was gonna say some shit. Yo, in a car.
Because of the conflicting stories they both were telling in court. And he looked even more guilty after officers found the lyrics in his cell saying, kill your co-defendant if he's snitching in court. Like, I don't think you could get any more bait than writing those lyrics. It's not even like it's a catchy line or anything. I think he was just screaming, please lock me up. And that's exactly what they done after finding him guilty of the gun charges and arranging the murder, which he is now serving 32 years for. Also, the Peckham rapper, who is known by a street name CS, was actually caught and convicted for setting the car on fire after the 17-year-old was shot and killed, which he served 4 years for. So as you can tell, Peckham was just a mad area at these times. The civil war they were having was probably more active than their beef with Brixton ever was. One death that really shocked the area was the death of a respected member called Taz. He died during the chase when he crashed his motorbike. Family members put up a shrine of Taz where the accident occurred, where the ops then camped outside the same day of his death. And when a member called Little Groove visited the shrine, they shot him dead the same day. So Peckham was literally a no-go zone at this point. Like, literally everyone was just beefing each other. And while all this
it's just getting worse and worse.
Brixton were having their own separate issues.
There's no respect. Alliances, my ass. What they doing alliances for?
Here you go.
They probably stopped that shit real quick. Cause Peckham was going against each other. So they're like, you know what, fuck this alliance. No respect.
Gas Gang was starting to get heavily involved in beefs with a lot of surrounding towns, like Brixton Hill and Toast Hill, which are blocks of the famous drill groups 6-7 and 8-6. One murder that really started changing the dynamic of this beef was the murder of Toast Hill member Little Zach. It was 2011 and 5 Gas Gang members rid out in a school located in Toast Hill, waiting for Little Zach to come home from school. The reason the members targeted Little Zach is because he was involved in the stabbing of a Gas Gang member 2 weeks before this incident. When he came out of the school, the Gas Gang members chased Little Zach and stabbed him to death. He was only 15 at the time, and this
was 15. Nigga just got out of algebra. The nigga just finished algebra class, or Southside geometry.
He was eating that cold, terrible school pizza in that cafeteria.
He's probably eating that cold school pizza. You right, baby. And y'all killed that man after he was just leaving out of algebra.
Skim milk.
PE.
And fruit cup.
Skim milk and fruit cup. School was ass, bro.
They really force you to drink that milk, though.
School is ass, bro.
Within a few separate gangs starting to turn on Gas Gang, like ABM, who was a gang located in Stockwell. At this point, literally everyone was beefing everyone. South London was
just imagine not going. You don't want to go something like you already don't want to go to school. Like you don't want to go to that house. Like I hate this house. Fuck school. And then after you leave that house, you're getting killed. Damn, I'll be mad than a bitch before I die. I'll be in heaven mad as fuck. Like, damn, I went to school and now I'm with you, Jesus. What's up? Rest in peace, though, bro.
Bruh.
But man, that's what come with the game. Though, when you get a part of the gang and you start stabbing each other, and then you got ops, and you rest in peace.
It's your decision. You think it's cool at the moment. You think you're doing all this gang banging shit, but just wait till you get that court sentence and you get beat up every single day in jail by other gang members already locked up there. Imagine getting killed and begging for your life. All of them are begging for their life. Don't kill me. Spare me.
Calm down.
And when some murders will be committed, police couldn't even point it towards any specific gang, just because it could have been so many different cliques. Like the murder of Azur Khan in 2011. He was attending the funeral of one of his Gas Gang friends when he was shot and killed at the burial. But no one has the faintest idea.
Bro, it don't get. Look, I'm gonna be honest.
Everybody's crying. Everybody got a tissue, and then
Alright, let's go to another feud. What the fuck? I thought it was gonna
they
get...
already know who... Oh my god.
I didn't look, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was gonna get any worse after the nigga died, after he finished algebra in school. But not at the burial, bro. Not at the burial, bro.
But it's gotten worse over the years. Like, because like back then, this shit's crazy. Now that I'm hearing this, but like right now, it's all about stabbings. 10 plus. There's not one case that one person is stabbing more than 10 times.
It could have been one of the many gangs in Peckham. It could have been members from Tulse Hill, Brixton Hill, ABM, or just anyone from the borough of Southwark. There's just too many possibilities. These murders amped up the fuse between gas gangs and other areas.
I don't know what to say, man.
And it was getting to the point
Rest
where
in peace,
both
bro.
Brixton and Peckham
This is crazy.
had more issues on their hands
Smoking
rather
weed
than
and
each other.
shit.
In
All
2012,
these young-
3 gas
young
gang
ass
members
people.
rid out on Stockwell looking for members of a rival gang.
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
And it was getting to the point where both Brixton and Peckham had more issues on their hands rather than each other. In 2012, 3 gas gang members rid out on Stockwell looking for members of a rival gang called ABM. When they found the op inside the shop, they let off fire inside the shop, which missed the rival, but ended up hitting a 5-year-old, which left her paralysed. This hit nationwide news, and this was really the beginning of the end for gas gang, because they started getting more monitored than probably any other gang at the time, which 2 years later resulted in a massive raid taking down some of the key members of the gang. Nowadays, Peckham and Brixton gangs are actually linked up, with both of them having the same ops. But compared to how it was back in 2011 to 2012, both areas have calmed down a lot, with mass surveillance and of course gentrification.
Okay, that's good. They calmed down.
Peckham, where murders, robbings and shootings would be a daily occurrence. It's crazy how now them same blocks are filled with white hippies with rich parents. But to be honest, that's like most of London now. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. I might do a part 2 on this because I know there's some things that I left out. But either way, it's been your boy Kid Nerd and peace out.
Let the rich move in, but man, that was crazy back in the day. Oh my god. Then the 5-year-old just died, and the 5-year-old wasn't even
Paralyzed.
Paralyzed. The 5-year-old wasn't
Paralyzed.
the 5-year-old wasn't even, you know, beefing with nobody. Man. Yeah, I don't know.
Don't even know life, and then boom. I don't know what to say to y'all.
Yeah, we don't, man. Hope y'all have a good one. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you guys are staying safe out there.
Yes.
I hope you guys are not a part of the gang. Not gang banging. Smoking that Zaza. And if you're smoking that Zaza, hey, smoke one.
Someone with Zaza.
Smoke one for me. That's good shit.
Don't.
But look, man, life is precious.
Yes.
Don't take life for granted. Take it here from us, you know what I'm saying? Don't take life for granted. And do the right thing. But I don't have nothing else to say to y'all. We're speechless. This beef is crazy as hell. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't know, okay? Leave a like. Let us know what to react to next. What you think about the video. Comment. And amen. Block out negative people, negative energy, and negative vibes. And always stay
positive.
And remember, we all got a mountain to climb. So keep
climbing.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Yep. See y'all later.
Crazy as hell.